Pete Nangioni with your live Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
Well, fairly warm out there today, but the clouds and the lower humidity providing some relief from the heat. However, the humidity really gets cranked up this weekend, especially on Saturday with warm temperatures. We'll talk more about that Saturday hot Futurecast coming up in just a few minutes. In the meantime, a nice view of Providence. We have blue sky and some fair weather cumulus clouds. These clouds will continue to kind of be there off and on throughout the afternoon, so we'll call it partly cloudy. Temperature right now, 82 degrees. Winds are out of the northwest at 8 miles an hour. That dew point is at 62. Speaking of dew points, yes, they are very important in the summertime. That's why I often lead the forecast with this information. And fairly comfortable, maybe a little sticky out there today, but not nearly as bad as yesterday. Now, tomorrow on average will be around 62 for a dew point as well. However, slowly but surely those dew points start to increase as we go into the evening hours. And then by Saturday, the humidity just gets cranked up, 66. That starts to get uncomfortable. And with temperatures in the upper 80s to low 90s, you will feel the difference by the first half of the weekend. In the meantime, we're still 79 in Smithfield, 80 in Gloucester, 82 Fall River, 81 in Newport, westerly up to 84 degrees in South Kingstown, up to 85. So portions of the South Shore already quite warm this morning. Live Pinpoint Doppler 12, not tracking anything right now. We have a slight chance of maybe a few showers developing along a sea breeze front here in eastern Massachusetts this evening, but for the most part, we will remain dry. Satellite picture shows a center of low pressure offshore that is pulling in winds from the north for the most part. Again, a few sea breezes may try to fight these northerly winds later on today, but a land breeze for the most part. So that's why temperatures at the beach will be quite warm today, 85. Some locations along the shore are already reaching that right now. Newport's a few degrees cooler. And then tomorrow we're down to around 82. I expect by tomorrow afternoon the flow will be a bit more onshore, cooling off the beaches a little bit, but all in all, a beautiful next couple days to spend at the beaches and a nice day to spend in Providence as well. We're talking about mid-80s, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, a few of those cumulus clouds, 85 for a temperature along the South Shore today. High temperatures in the mid-80s, a few upper 80s up there, like Westerly, 87 degrees, so pretty warm here in southwestern Rhode Island. Newport, a few degrees cooler at 85. Winds, maybe a few gusts are possible around 15 miles an hour, so I should maybe up this wind total just a little bit. Coventry gets up to 86 degrees. For northern Rhode Island, temperatures also in the mid-80s. Places like Burrillville, maybe a little bit cooler in the low 80s. 86 in Scituate, 86 degrees in Johnston and Cumberland at 86 degrees. For eastern Massachusetts, temperatures also in the 80s. Fairly pleasant, but warm outside. 86 New Bedford, Taunton, 86 degrees with mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies. And at the beach, again, water temperature is getting a little warmer, so not too bad to jump in the water. Air temperature around 85. Safe sun time between about 10 and 15 minutes. Out on the water, visibility unrestricted for most of the day. Low tide on the way at 3:09 this afternoon. 7-day Futurecast shows for tomorrow we're up to 89 degrees, so it gets warmer. Tomorrow's kind of our transition day to the more humid weather, and then it's pretty humid and hot on Saturday, high of 90. The shore will be a little bit cooler, but it's warm across the board. We could see some afternoon showers and thunderstorms, especially by the late afternoon. Some of those could be strong, so that's something we'll have to watch. And then into Sunday, it's still warm with a high of 87, but it's not quite as humid as Saturday. And then we really drop that humidity and get rid of the heat for next week with temperatures in the low to mid 80s. Don't forget about our apps. We have apps for your iPhone and your Android phone, something to check out the weather when you're outside enjoying the weather for this afternoon. I know you love the apps. You're all over those apps all the time informing me of the weather.
Oh, I've got like 6 or 7 different pages of apps. It's insane at this point. I have to reformat the phone too, so I'm going to lose all of them.
Well, that sounds like a headache.
Yeah, it's going to take me a little while to fix all that.
Hopefully somebody can help you out with that.
I think you will be that person to help me out with that.
Sure, why not? Just pay me about $10 an hour and I'll help you out.
Sounds good. All right, thank you very much, Pete. Now here's a look at what we're working